Hello everyone, it's your host Faye, and you are a star bite, but only if you like and subscribe and comment on this video, because if you don't do that, you're not a star bite. Then what are you doing here on the videos for my star bites? I currently have about 400 and something of them. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by May, so let's see if you become a star bite, come that part of that 1,000. Thank you for being here. Today we are playing To Eat a God. Now, this is my second time recording this, because I played it the first time. Roll the clips. Where is here, sir? Mr. Redman? Is this hell? Why are you red? Who gave you permission to sit? You try to free yourself, but it's in vain. You feel your chest being torn, a hand searching through your organs for something specific. By the time he finds it, you're already losing your sight. And as you can see, my guts got dug in, and not in the fun way. What's going to happen in this video is going to be much different from my first recording, except for the fact that I'm not going to die 20 minutes in. So, let's just get straight into it. We know this dude, Nulla. I posted a clip of my reaction to the beginning. A lot of people like this guy. I don't know, I kind of hate him. In the garden, there exist 7 symbols to which one must worship. Each one represents a concept linked to the creation of the garden. The symbols are entities created by the creator to maintain order and the functioning of the garden. All beings born under the command of the garden have a limited connection with their representative symbol, depending on the day they were born. No one is born on Sundays. Sundays are a sacred day. I was born on a Sunday, so that's kind of awky. I guess I just don't exist. It is said that the symbols choose 6 people after the candle festivals to consume them. Ooh. Wait, you eat them? This is the freak that dug in me, in the hope that one of them is the reincarnation of the creator. Is that your son, bro? Is that your son? Are you their dad? Your character's past doesn't matter. It's just another body for you to take. Something you're already used to, I guess. Welcome to the garden, a place used as a test. A disposable place after finishing playing it. The game is simple. You must not let the other characters find out that your puppet is connected to you. We're self-aware. Okay. Your puppet will be sent as a gift for the symbols, and you should act as if you belong there. Please do not do anything that is outside the stipulations nor summon the name of the representative of the void. This is strictly prohibited. Even if you are given the opportunity, don't do it. You feel yourself fall on a hard surface, scraping your knees. It's a sharp knock that creates a strange echo. Oh, she got hollow bones. You can hear the sound of silverware being scraped on a plate. And then, dead silence. Something is wrong. Last time I opened my eyes. I'm gonna keep them closed this time. We're gonna pretend we're dead. You keep your eyes closed for a moment, but you hear a voice clearing its throat awkwardly. You decide to, okay, doesn't matter. You'll be alright, see where you are. Okay. You look where you've fallen and realize that you're on a table. You fell right on top of a cake, causing your entire hand and part of your knee to be stained with chocolate. Hey. You heard a voice behind you, and reflexively, you turn to see who it is. In front of you is a man who looks back at you in amazement, and before you can ask what's going on, he betrays you. I mean, did I say betrays? I'm not gonna go back. What did I say? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm confused. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe the distribution mechanism broke down again. I hate to do everything myself. No one here is responsible enough to verify if everything is in order. You feel invisible hands grab you by your arms and legs and plunge you into a void through the table. Oh. Little by little, you sink into a dark void that envelopes you. The sensation is warm and strange, like a tentacle. What the hell? There's no information about you. It can't be possible. Try to escape? I'm gonna try to escape. The instinct to flee and run kicks in, and taking advantage of the man's distraction, your legs start moving. Without waiting for the man to react, you run to the door in front of you. It's open. Oh, wait! Guys, I'm choosing options I didn't try before. You arrive at what appears to be the main entrance. As you run, you feel like no one is chasing you. Looking back, you don't see that man behind you. You look ahead, and the man appears in front of you, as if he had teleported. I'm sorry. I can't let you leave the domain. You feel him push you to the ground and you fall with him on top. Oh my god! His left hand travels to your neck while the other slowly places itself on your heart. Okay. His hand pierces your ribcage easily, breaking your bones and organs. The last thing you see is how the man examines you closely. Your vision begins to blur. Bad end. Alright, bro. I can't do anything in this fucking game, bro. I can't do anything in this fucking game.
Not gonna die 20 minutes in.
Skip. Alright. What's going on? What's happening? Girl. I can't see the connection with your symbol. Apparently, you're not a subject. Pardon me. I was wrong. Welcome. I've been waiting for you. Mother said she would send them a new toy. The word toy doesn't sound right, and you feel a small twinge of discomfort at the strangeness of the situation. But remember that you have to put on a good face. Okay, disembodied voice. I'll be good. Act natural. I'm so bitter about the first run. Not this run, the one before that. You know, the one that did this. Like you really belong here. Act natural. After what happened to the last one, I really hope you last longer. You really don't want to know what happened to the last one. My name is Nulla, owner of the Void. Nice to meet you. Alright, Nulla, you got yourself a little fan base, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt to woo me, okay? Okay. Before we leave, I need your name. What's your name? F to the A to the E, I'm Faye. Welcome to the Void, Faye. Nulla extends his hand to you in order to squeeze yours tightly in the style of greeting. Despite the seconds passing, he doesn't let you go. You feel like his gaze is devouring your soul. Almost like he's looking for something. I'm gonna look away. I feel like challenging his gaze will set him off. You look away, unable to bear the way Nulla's eyes make holes in your head. Your eyes travel to where your hands are connected. You're the first to let go, causing Nulla to snicker. I guess Mother gave you life and didn't explain anything to you. How negligent on her part. You'll have to help in the hotel today. You'll serve as a waiter in the dining room. Some symbols are coming to my hotel today for a meeting. If you tend to them well, maybe they'll take you on as an apprentice. But for now, you're just a toy. So be careful. Okay, Nulla. The entity that calls himself Nulla touches your forehead and you feel invisible hands grab your limbs to push you down once more, and with this, the floor swallows you into total blackness. Don't be scared. We'll arrive at our destination soon. Despite not seeing anything, you feel like you're floating in a void. Out of nowhere, a strange pressure is exerted onto your body, giving you the sensation that you're falling. And sure enough, you fall on your hands atop a cold floor. Ouchies! You look around and your surroundings have changed. You no longer find yourself in the same kitchen as before. It's a larger one, similar to the kitchens that are in the restaurant. We've arrived, Nulla says. You look up to find Nulla, who's standing next to you, but he doesn't look at you. Beyond, near the knives, there's a strange-looking person. Nulla looks at him too. Hey! Famez? Or Fames? I'm gonna call him Famez. Hey, Famez. The strange-looking man jumps upon hearing Nulla. When you look more closely, you realize that he's wearing a mask that prevents you from seeing his features. Mr. Nulla, I thought you wouldn't come today. He doesn't sound very happy with Nulla's arrival. I heard you had a little problem. Does it have to do with the smelly creature next to you? Nah, you're playing because I just took a shower yesterday night. Smelly? You tilt your head slightly to verify his statement, finding that you don't smell like anything at all. Something like that. Mr. Nulla. That thing smells like a human. Alright, bro, calm down. Relax. You never seen fine shit before? I have to return them to the warehouse. Oh. You should check your sense of smell, Famez. It's getting worse. This is the new toy that Mother has sent to entertain the symbols. But the last one was completely broken by King Kwei. I thought you and Mother had agreed that no more would be made. That was because King Kwei is an animal. He doesn't take care of things. But I guess Mother can't leave Septum without his weekly meal. Septum. It's the son of the bitch that dug in my guts last time. I'm not talking to that dude, bruh. It's obvious you're burned by favoritism. In a way, you feel that you're the third wheel in the conversation. It's not like you have much to contribute either. Anyway, I have faith in this creation. There's something different about it, different from the others. The only difference is that it reeks of human. Maybe the 7 of them will like that. Famez leaves to go and search for a plate. When he returns, you appreciate what's on it. Nulla does the same from his side. Sir, that looks raw. It needs a couple more minutes. Throw it in the microwave. It's a meat. Nulla looks at Famez with a smug grin. If you allow them to attend to the symbols, maybe you'll save some of your employees from losing their lives. If you allow them to attend to the symbols, maybe you'll save some of your employees from losing their lives. Lately, the symbols have been very displeased. Oh, Nulla, you gotta slow your ways. I see that shit. Famez does not care. He actually cares a lot. Okay, you win. Now please stop interrupting my work. Nulla detaches himself from Famez and begins to walk towards the door that appears to be the exit from the kitchen. I'll see you later. You're in charge of Famez. Adios? What an idiot. Fine. I need you to attend to the symbols that will be arriving shortly. Meanwhile, prepare the table for them. Oh, you got a tail? Famez, what's up? Famez shows you to the table where the symbols will sit and explains that they're separated from the normal public because they have important topics to discuss amongst themselves. Famez has also instructed that the food must be set on the table before they arrive. You are now unsupervised. I bet that bitch Nulla is waiting outside the door, waiting for me to run. I'm gonna do what I asked, because I'm a good little, meal? Pet? What am I? You shouldn't risk escaping. It's better to do what they ask for and act normally. You set the table very carefully. From time to time, Famez passes by in order to inspect how it's going for you. Once he's considered that you finished setting the table, he calls you to the kitchen. Famez explains that you have to place the starter dishes and then wait for the symbols to arrive. While he prepares the dishes, he informs you that only 5 of the symbols are coming today. Each one of them has an intimidating aura and are very prone to responding immeasurably to his workers if they don't like something. I think I might have forgotten about this line. Especially Unum. He has those 2 eyes that follow you everywhere. I heard that he took those eyes from Cater in a fight. Quater? I hate that brat. Once Famez finishes preparing the starters, he leaves them on the counter and reluctantly wishes you good luck. There are 5 dishes, but due to your lack of extra hands, you only take 2. A plate in each hand. You walk the same route you've been taking, but upon approaching the table, you notice that something isn't right. It's not empty. You almost drop your plates from the shock. There are 2 people comfortably sitting at the table that's supposed to be for the symbols. They gaze at you. The blonde with the ridiculous crown looks at you expectantly, while the redhead smiles at you from ear to ear. His teeth remind you of a shark's. There's a moment in which none of the 3 of you takes the initiative or reacts. But they don't appear nervous. What's more, hold on. Y'all see his hairline? That shit literally looks like devil horns. Also, you have male pattern baldness. Get a transplant. What's more, they're waiting for you so they can continue with their business. Nah. I just want to see what happens. I know it may sound very strange, but I'm nothing more than a vessel that's linked to an entity from another plane. They control me, and right now, they have broken one of the rules they were initially told not to break. And that's enough. If some characters have problems later, it will be your own fault. Let's continue. Wait, I'm scared. He laughs. Unum. The blonde's voice resonates around you and inside your head. A chill runs down your body. Don't laugh so loudly. I didn't remember that they had so much autonomy. You don't know how to answer that, so you decide to look beyond the table and you realize that Nulla is watching you with an intense gaze. Can I be the first to use them? We must wait. No, last time Nulla wasn't here. We must wait for the others. They said they'd be late because King Quay was throwing a tantrum. We will have to wait at least an hour. There's an awkward silence before the blonde breaks it. Between you and King Quay, I don't know who's worse. The redhead narrows his eyes, looking at the blonde with anger, but doesn't say or refute anything. Instead, he chooses to look at you, and crossing his arms, he says, "We can make the most of our time and start, so that when the others arrive, we'll be already ready. Besides, I never get the essence, only the trashy parts. What would I gain if we started earlier? You always complain that they break it too quickly. Besides, the time you take once your turn is eternal. Quader said it's because you like to talk to the gift before devouring its essence. You're very strange. It's none of your business. Oh my god, you're shy? You don't understand anyway. Bitch, I do not like you. I know. How about we make the most of our time and do that thing you do with the gift? Talk to the gift. We would have to seal the table. Call Nulla to do it. Nulla. In the blink of an eye, Nulla materializes next to you with his gaze fixed on the blonde. His Holiness Septum. The tone used by Nulla to the blonde, Septum, was a totally surly one, as if he had an aversion to just naming the blonde's title. Need something? I want you to seal the table for a while. Hey, but I don't want you listening in to what I talk about with the gift. I want privacy. And what do you propose? You could let the gift choose and summon one of your names. You assume they're talking about you. You look directly into Nulla's eyes and feel how he stares at you, implicitly commanding you not to refuse. Oh, we've never done this before. Sounds interesting. Well, who do you choose? I'm not choosing Septum. Nulla, you're kind of freaking me out. I'm gonna go with the redhead because I've never talked to him. Well, you've done well. Now comes the hard part. If you want to survive by the time the meeting begins, you must get yourself accepted as an apprentice. Otherwise, your puppet's body will be devoured. Okay. I almost forgot to tell you my name. The name's Unum. Okay. Nulla, you can seal the table now. In a matter of seconds, Septum and Nulla disappear from sight, leaving you with only Unum at the table. He gestures to you, indicating that you can take a seat in front of him. You should think about it a little. Obey and sit down. I'm not even risking it this time. Okay, you don't really want to die. Call it instinct or whatever, but you're not going to sit idly by and wait for your end to come. As if licking this clown's boots will give you the chance to get out, then you'll take it. You could be in a worse situation, so sitting for a while wouldn't hurt. After all, your legs ache a little from walking around so much. You sit down in front of Unum, who smiles at you from ear to ear, happy that you listen to him without much complaint. When you settle on the chair, you realize, well, you're not sure what to do or say, or what not to say. So you have 3 options. Wait for him to break the ice, beg for your life, or start yapping. What do? We're sitting with Unum at the table, don't know where the hell I am, we are controlled by Faye. But I can't tell them because they're gonna act so they're gonna dig in my guts and I don't know what to do and I want to escape, but I can't escape because of the rules and I know that Unum might freak if I start begging for my life, so I'm gonna wait for him to break the... Okay, I can't rap. And we're gonna wait. You think it's the safest thing to do, to wait for him to start the conversation. But you're afraid he won't like this. Although you can't think of what to say anyway, so you accept your fate, whatever it may be. Unum waits a long time before speaking, deciding to start cutting the piece of meat that you brought earlier. Slowly, he brings it to his mouth. Be my test subject. You have no choice but to accept being his test subject, but you don't know whether to trust him or not. So far, he's done nothing but take everything lightly. What guarantees do you have that he's not deceiving you? Do you accept? I need you to respond quickly before Septum acts to remove the seal. If you accept, I'll take you to my domain. I got no choice. I don't want to die again. All right, I'll go with you. I'm not laughing. I promise not to break you too quickly. You really have no idea what the hell you've gotten yourself into. Maybe Septum would have been the better choice. We know Septum's not the better choice. Don't even play that shit. All right, when Nulla removes the seal, you must stay completely still. You nod your head. Not even 3 seconds pass when you feel a strange pressure in your body. You assume it must be Nulla. Nulla and Septum materialize right where you last saw them. Nulla sitting next to the table and Septum sitting by Unum, as if they had always been there. Wow, I didn't think the gift would come out in one piece. Congrats, look at that big ass smile he got. Septum's interrupted by Unum, who lunges at you. If it weren't for Unum's speed, you surely would have moved to avoid him, but since your reflexes are slower in comparison, you remain still as stone. Unum's arms wraps around you, taking your breath away with how tightly he's squeezing you. What the? Suddenly, you stop hearing Septum's voice in the ambient noise of the dining room. The sensation of hands caressing your face invites you to leave your subconscious. You try to open your eyes, but the light of the place is preventing you. It's bothersome. You don't know how long you've been unconscious for. You feel the same hands giving you gentle pats on the cheek, each one getting rougher as the second pass. One strong enough to hurt makes you scream. Boy, where we at? You open your eyes abruptly. The first thing you see is Unum with his stupid grin. Stop it already! You scream with so much anger that Unum abruptly stops and looks at you with wide eyes. You have pain receptors. Excellent. It seems the smell you emit is correct. You belong to the human race. Unum's expression shows how exalted he is, which you don't like very much because you know from your own experience that it doesn't lead to anything good. You decide it's better not to let him get more excited than necessary, so you ignore him to observe your surroundings. You find yourself in a bed spacious enough for 2 people, in a room that, to be honest, could belong to a king. The place is so immaculate that it doesn't look real. You like it? No. Where are your eyes at? This will be your own room. I was thinking about it, and I suppose it would be impossible to leave you in the residence of my wives. Plural? They would devour you as soon as you step foot in the place. Wives, like not just one, but more? You whore. You can't help but feel pity for the poor women who have this brat as their partner. You feel that he probably doesn't dedicate enough time to each of them. Oh my gosh, he's the Nick Cannon of marriage. I spoke with Septum, and Nulla told him that Mother will make another gift so that everyone can have their share. That means you're my property now. Whoa, 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 wait a minute, wait a minute. You just can't say that to black people now. You just can't say that to black people. This is the first time I've had a living human in my domain. Ask about Mother. Ask why he can't have living humans. Why can't there be living humans in your domain? Unum analyzes your face for a moment before answering, as if contemplating what kind of information he will reveal to you. Nulla and Mother say that there can only be humans for our consumption. Nulla excuses himself by saying he can't provide any since we can only have 6 humans each month. No more than that. That's why Mother makes a gift every Sunday, as a placebo, since human flesh is vital for our physical form, but very addictive. You are the placebo. Although it's the first time a gift smells like a real human. Don't ask anything else. Oh, what am I doing? All her ask about Mama. Who is Mother? Mother really hasn't made you like the others. Unum ponders before answering. Mother is the embodiment of the garden itself. All of this is Mother. Mother takes care of us, and we keep her alive. You suppose you now understand a bit more. It's like the mutualistic relationship. Both parties benefit. I like how y'all hid his hand so y'all didn't have to draw fingers. Well, you must be hungry. I read somewhere that humans have meal times and eat more than once a day. Although Septum does it all the time too. When I've been in his domain, he sits at the table in the mornings, afternoons, and nights to eat. I've asked him why he does it, but he always tells me it's none of my business. Nulla also does it sometimes. Maybe that's why they're both so strong. You tell me you tell me I chose the runt of the group? I should just go back and apologize to Septum at this point. I don't need it, but maybe I'll even try it now that you're here with me. For some reason, it feels kind of endearing that he talks to you so freely like an old friend, and the fact that he's been reading information about humans makes you wonder, how long has he been planning to have one? It makes you feel like a pet that his owner talked to after getting home from work. Walk behind me and don't stray. My wives like to come to my residence to relax. Escape seems not to be an option for now. You don't want to die trying. He leaves the bed you're in and waits for you at the door. You get up and begin to follow Unum through the hallways. You walk so close to him that you feel you're almost tripping on his heels. You're slow to reach the desired place under a silence that is neither comfortable nor uncomfortable. Okay, cook something for two. You can use whatever you like. Everything here is edible. I don't know how to cook. I'll wait for you in the dining room. Alright, bro. Without another word, Unum disappears from the kitchen and leaves you alone. Alright. So. Unum, Septum, Nulla, Fames. Those are who we know right now. Last time I talked to Septum, he dug in my guts, and I didn't like that, but now I'm kind of regretting not going with him this time, because he seems like he likes humans, and maybe I just had to be a really obedient human and he would have like spoiled me. I don't know. Now I have to cook for the man-child. You look around as you inspect every corner of the place. There are cupboards, pantries filled with food, and a refrigerator full of meat, fruits, and vegetables. You wonder why there's so much food if Unum said he doesn't need it. Cook something simple. You rummage through the kitchen, looking for ingredients to cook something simple. Something to satisfy hunger. It doesn't take long to finish. You take the plates to the table and realize that, unlike the rest of the place, the table is small and simple, where only 2 people can fit. You sit down once Unum places the plate in front of you. He doesn't wait to start eating, opting to swallow the food as soon as it's put on the table. He devours everything very quickly, making it impossible to tell if he liked it or not, because his expression reflects nothing more than neutrality, as if the flavor or the food itself didn't interest him. Thanks for the meal. Itadakimasu. And that's the only feedback you get. God, you really tried hard. Sighing, you resign yourself to eating what's on your plate. You close your eyes and you put your first bite into your mouth. It's delicious. You eat slowly and without rushing. Bite after bite, you take pauses to breathe. But something's nagging at you. The feeling of being watched makes your stomach turn. He looking dead at me. Your eyes travel to where Unum is sitting and you confirm your suspicion. He's looking at you. It's fascinating. Your body changes all the time. It's never the same. From your breathing to your heartbeat. You don't like the way he's looking at you or the tone of his voice at all. What do you mean? I want to know more. You hear a crash of chairs being thrown to the floor. What happened to your shirt? You're not able to process what's happening until your back hits the wall and Unum grabs you by the collar of your clothes. You don't know how long I've waited for this opportunity. If I break your chest and remove any organ other than the heart or the brain, how long will it take for your body to shut down? Can one of the wives come in? Please, I beg. And if I remove your tongue, will you be able to keep eating or even speak? No. No. What level of damage does your body have to have in order to not be able to regenerate itself? What is the limit? You have to do something before this crazy man tears you apart. try to reason with him. You try to talk sense into him. You tell him that there are more interesting things what a human can do while alive. You tell him there's so many things erratically that you don't even process what kind of information or data about the human body you're throwing at him. But it seems to work because Unum looks at you attentively. He no longer has that exalted expression from before. Without warning, Unum takes your arm with an unusual sense of delicacy.
Nah, she got you blushing, twin? Oh, hell no, twin. You gotta lock up, twin, bro. This not even you, twin. On phone on grade, bro.
Unum looks at you, completely serious as you squirm under his grip due to the strange shift in mood. His mouth is dangerously close to your arm. Please don't take a bite, bro. Please don't take a bite. I need my arm meat. So close that you can feel the heat of his lips brushing against your skin. You mentally prepare yourself for him to tear off a limb with his own teeth. From here, I can feel your heartbeat. Is this what they call a pulse? All right, Ariel. Awesome. Septum, please come in. Although, I don't like the substance you're releasing. It's all over your body now. What substance did I release? Just like that, Unum lets you go and you fall to the ground. You remain there. Oh, sweat. You remain there, not moving a single muscle, staring at Unum in terror. Now I understand why Nulla avoids stressing humans. He puts both hands on his hips and sighs. Sorry, Faye. I didn't mean to scare you. Sorry, Faye. I didn't mean to scare you. I was just really excited because you were a human. I'm just a little bratty boy. You know? I'm just a little... I'm the fan favorite. You can't hold it against me. Nigga, fuck you. It's just that, not having eaten at the hotel, I'm really hungry. He doesn't have to say it explicitly for you to know that he means he couldn't eat you in the hotel. You assume that he couldn't eat the replacement that his mother gave to the others, probably because he was staying here with you. I've been waiting more than a week for the placebo, and there are 14 days until the next candle festival. Are you still hungry? But you just ate. He just ate something. How could he be hungry? The food I have doesn't take away my hunger, nor does it taste like anything. Unum, noticing the way you are silently asking the reason why he has food in the kitchen, clears his throat before responding with some shame. My wives, on the other hand, like to cook, and I like them... My wives, on the other hand, like to cook, and I like to watch them do it, so I'm not complaining. While Unum speaks, you try to calm your nerves. Clearly, the deity in front of you is unstable, or at least he becomes so when exalted. But you have no choice but to continue and adapt to survive. Since escape is not an option at this point, although you would like to know what your true purpose is here. About becoming your test subject. We can talk about it tomorrow. No. You say firmly, oh, we got some bows. You want to know if being his test subject will allow you to survive at the cost of your physical or mental health. In that case, you really hope that he just kills you once and for all. Then you can try to survive again with septum. Or nulla. Nulla, are you self-inserting yourself into my thoughts? If I become your test subject, I need to know in advance what tests you will do. Oh. He seems uncomfortable. I read that humans can create something similar to what the creator made, but different. It's something progressive that doesn't go from nothing to everything instantly. You try to understand what he means, but nothing comes to mind. But his explanation is somewhat vague. Unum, noticing your silence, looks away and you realize that his ears are red. He wants to have a baby? Please tell me he don't want to have a baby. He wants to have a baby. You doubt it's from rage. Let's talk tomorrow. I'll close the residence so that no one can enter. You are free to roam the place and do as you please. With that, Unum leaves, disappearing from sight. Explore or go to your room. We're gonna end it here. You decide what we do. Yep, because we are controlling the player, us as a collective. At the end of every episode, I'm going to end it at a choice. I'm going to let you guys decide. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment and become a Starbite. Get me to 500 subs. I'm having so much fun making these videos and being consistent with my content creation. I feel like 2026 is really going to be my year, and it's because of you guys. I love you so much. Thank you to the person who recommended To Eat a God. It was a great suggestion. I'm gonna have so much fun. I feel it in my bones. And I'll see you next time. Bye.